Everybody go ahead and roll into chat. Close the door so I don't bother anybody out there. Oh boy, am I excited for today. I am going to be tying a bunch of random stuff to a rope. I have a little pile of Mod Podge stuff, and I'm just going to see how well it works. I've got an archery target that I've spray painted a little bit brighter, so we have some contrast on both sides, and we're going to have a really good time. Cool, cool, cool. Here we go. Let's go ahead and take this, put you guys in there, set you guys up, and I'm going to have you guys come and hang out with me. Where do I want to put you to see some of this stuff today? I'm going to put you on this side for right now. There's that. We're a little bit far away from the target, but you should still be able to see things okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? How we living today? How we doing? Hello, 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 hello. So today, I have decided to make a monster. If you're familiar with a flying claw, this is another type of rope weapon that you see a lot in old Japanese and Chinese manuals. And as we found with most roped tools, let me see. Do you know Megan from Cell Sword Arts? Yes, I do. So as we've seen with most roped tools, they were usually things that were improvised tools tied to a rope to give them more force. A flying claw is the same, in my eyes at least, in that it was probably sort of a hand rake that got tied to a rope and then used as an improvised tool and then later adapted for martial application. So this is just a hand rake that I have cut down, added to this nice lovely rope, and I'm about to start trying to stick it into that target. I am the Meteor Hammer guy. Hello, friend. I am the guy that normally has a rock on a rope today. We're gonna have this nasty metal claw. We're gonna see if we can get anything out of it. I'm gonna put you guys directly in danger because it's more fun that way. I'm gonna set you guys down over here. Let's get you a good angle to watch from. There, we'll put the target about centered up. We're gonna see if we can get some sticks in this. Now, the hard part that I've found is if I'm trying to get these tines to stick into this, I have to hit it pretty square. And one of the things that's really fascinating is as I spin this around, it doesn't always find the point, which means I'm still hitting something with a solid chunk of metal, but as I swing this through and rotate this flat, I should be able to get the teeth to stick in. So we're gonna give this a go. Yeah, Danger Phone, you guys are in the cool spot. Here we go. How do I get someone to teach me the Meteor Hammer? Me, homeboy. My name is Instructor Bensei. If you're interested, there is a Patreon. We have live classes almost every Thursday for you guys. There's also a giant private playlist catalog of all of the classes that I've taught so far up to this point. I mean, not all the classes I've taught ever, but all the classes I've taught since I've started my Patreon. And you guys will get access to those for free no matter what tier you're on. Additionally, I have a website called instructorbensei.com. You can find there that has a 5-class mini-series that will get you up and to at least all the way at the end of beginner work so you can really get into the intermediate stuff. Now that I'm done drawing, let's see if we can actually stick this. Hang on, I'm gonna spin around and look a little silly. I just spin this. That's my angle. Don't twist it. Oh man, that twist is gonna be a real pain in the butt. That seems to work better, which means there. Ah, got it. Look, it's just vile. You've got this nasty little set of tines stuck in this target. And I think one of the cool things about a flying claw is that it was designed, again, made out of a regular gardening hand rake. And then you tie that to a rope and it gets really good at wrapping, trapping, binding while still being inconspicuous. It just looks like a hand rake when you don't chop it down like this. What have you guys said so far? East Coast, how do I get someone to teach me Meteor Hammer on the East Coast? I'm in the Midwest, that's correct, Ohio specifically. There are a lot of teachers East Coast. If you are East Coast, look up Frank Hatsis from the Rope Dart Academy. He has been doing this way longer than me, and you'll get some absolutely expert information from him. I can't recommend it enough. All right, let's go ahead and keep smacking this thing. How's everybody doing today? I hope we're all living our best life. Let's see if we can get this to stick twice. I'm not gonna focus on the twist this time. I'm just gonna see if I can line this up. Okay, hit a little flat. Let's try again. That was good, but I'm sinking in a little bit. It's got a lot of force. Oh, let's see if I can wrap it around the outside and grab it. Here we go, ready? Wrap around the outside. Oh, so close. We're losing a couple of pieces of rope here. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, that was a good one. It didn't stick, but I felt it pull. flatten this back out. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Around. Oh, that was good. It just didn't stick. Around. Come on. Boy, it's really hard to get this to stick consistently. I mean, honestly, I think it's more about the fact that I'm hitting something with a metal fork than it is that it'll actually stick in when I do so. And I think that's kind of the fascinating part. So again, here we go. Where is that rotating? Where is that rotating? Okay, so we're on the back of the claw there, which means I need to flip that around. Close. Let's take this out again. Let's see if we can get that full stick. I'm going to spin silly in a circle again. There it is. There. Wait for it. Oh, that wrapped around. It would have landed, but it didn't. Here we go. Again. Silly spin. Silly spin. Claws out. I can tell that they're in the right direction. Here we go. I'm going to wait till it swings toward me. I'm going to step in. Oh, that was a good shot. Let's do it again. Here we go. Hup. Again. Are we spinning claws out? Claws out. Good. 1, 2. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's really hard to get this to stick. The other thing is I have this tied on very poorly. So sometimes it just comes off entirely. And I need the entire thing to stay on while I'm doing this. There we go. I'm going to figure out a better way to tie this on. All the way around. Here we go. Here we go. Around. Oh, I saw the teeth land on my side. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. What if we go this way? Is this way better? Oh, I got the rope stuck. Here we go. Come on, I just want one good wrap and stick. Again, what you're noticing so far, hopefully, as we're watching this, is that this thing is really, really fun, but the reliability of getting the claws to land first every time is a lot lower than I would expect. Now, maybe there's some technical pieces to it, right? I'm not rotating it easy enough. I'm not rotating it well enough. I'm not worried about the point alignment. I'm just swinging it, but it's harder than you might imagine. Let's read some comments. Had definitely have to check that video. Hit a ballistics head a few times. It was insane. Yes, actually, and I'm more than willing to pull that out again today and go outside for a second and smack that. I do have this really cool big metal hook that you can get from like Lowe's, but I'm gonna go ahead and put that on a rope, and I might play with that some today. Highly recommend all his vids. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I look like a male English teacher of 36 years of age. I look like a male English teacher of 36 years of age is the most specific comment I think I've ever gotten. I take that as a compliment, but oh my goodness, that's hilarious. I love that. Here we go. Ready? Stick. Oh, come on. Wait. Other way. Stick. Oh, come on. Stick for me. No. Oh, boy. Again, you'll notice it's really hard to get this to stick in well. Let's throw it that way. Oh, that raked across. I felt it. I felt it bite for a second and then come back out, and that's gnarly. Wow, ooh, that one raked across. Ew. Why does this always want to go knuckles? I guess we'll call this the knuckles of it. Why does it want to always go knuckles first? I feel like there are some physics that I just don't know about why it's always trying to spin that way. It's because of my teacher. You look a lot like him. That's awesome. Also, the pants rock. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't remember exactly where I got them, but I will tell you guys as soon as I can. I'll make a video about my fashion sense and where I got these things. Thank you, Ben Tay, for actually getting me interested in a sport. Absolutely. An absolute pleasure to get you involved in literally anything I do. It's just wild to be able to do stuff like this, and I want to share what I love. You know what? I will take the fact that I feel a lot like an English teacher, because a good English teacher, like a good teacher of any variety, should be impassioned about what they're teaching, right? I remember I had so many teachers when I was a kid growing up, middle school, high school, right, that were just teaching because they had to teach. And then I had Miss Nabla. Miss Nabla taught because she enjoyed English. She found it fascinating. She thought that old stories translated to modern times still carried amazing messages, and seeing that transcendence of those messages over time was one of the things that really got me interested, because I'm like, hey, I understand that because I'm dealing with it today, or I understand that and I've never seen it before, and yet it just makes sense. That's a story that should last for all of time. And I think that that's really fascinating. So if I can give you guys the passion that I have in my work, even if it's, again, the fact that I chopped down a hand rake from Lowe's today just to swing it at a target until I can get it to stick. If that's the energy that I bring to you guys, and that's the thing that keeps you here, so be it. An absolute pleasure as always. Absolutely. Let me see. I am happy. See, again, English teacher, multiple meanings for the same word. How would you get started with using rope/chain weapons? I would start with a rope that has something safe on the end, like a bunch of coffee beans. I actually have a couple safe trainers that are made out of coffee beans, and those seem to work very, very well. You're low-key awesome. Thank you, Follow. I appreciate that very much. I try my best to be me and happy. Me, just me. All right, okay, so. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move you guys out of the danger zone because we're gonna make this flying claw scarier, but we're gonna do it in a second. Start with a whip. I should start with a whip. I mean, I don't see why not. I don't think it's safe, but I think it's cool. All right, here we go. So I have these absolutely disgusting, diabolical, poorly made throwing stars that I got from the flea market. Here's the deal. First off, something that a lot of people may not know is that throwing stars were not always meant to be thrown. They're really nice concealable tools that I can palm and cover that allow me to strike out at targets and still use these nasty points of pressure to help me with things like grappling, wrapping, trapping, fighting. So here's the deal, right? If I have these, sounds like hiccup. All right, guys. So just don't get near the fiery end. Anyway, so here's the deal. If I've got this trapped in my hand, this point goes back past my palm. I'm not worried about hurting or stabbing myself. This gives me a punch with a point. This allows me to throw a normal, fairly ergonomic punch without accidentally stabbing my own hand, which is really, really cool. Throwing stars are dope. This also allows me, if I'm grappling with somebody, to stick this into the back of them and pull them and move them around by a point that's now dug into their flesh. Think about throwing stars as more of an improvised, quick-use tool. Now that fling that everybody sees, where I throw it at something, it sticks into it, that's absolutely part of it, right? Throwing this at people's eyes works really well because they panic and flinch away, which allows me to escape easier. It also might accidentally, or it might intentionally damage them, which is really cool. I'm gonna throw these for a second, and then we're gonna try something absolutely brain-dead stupid, and I'm gonna tie them on a rope, because why not? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Really live? What do you mean really live? Yeah, absolutely live. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if I can get these. I hate the shape of these throwing stars because this big gap in the middle hits so frequently that it just bounces out and doesn't stick. Here we go. Here we go. That was just because I had bad aim, all right? That one too. Here we go. That one bounced. That one bounced. Okay, let's do it again. Collect my throwing stars. Listen, I'll always be honest with you guys. Some of them are because it's a bad design. Some of them are because I just miss. Here we go. Let's try again. Let's try again. Ready? Here they are. I'm going to get you guys a little bit closer to this. I'm going to get you guys a little closer. You don't need to see me throw, and you just want to see the cool part, don't you? Here we go. Ready? And hey, there we go. Give me the other side. Give me the other side. And oh, it bounced. Again, I hate those ones. On the white. Oh no! Let's go. Oh man. Okay. Good hits. Got a couple of bounces. Where'd you go? Did you go underneath? Where's? There it is. Aha. Had to find the throwing star. Surprise! Haha. Okay. Cool, cool. That one, that one. There's that one. I gotta find all of these. Good. Give me this one. Give me this one. Where'd the other one go? It's not in it. Did I lose the other one? Hang on. Wait a second. I'm really bad at this. I'm very good at losing my throwing stars. I've got 3. Where'd the other one go? Give me a second. Good. Did it go under this? It didn't go under the grill. It's on the mats. I'm dumb. Hey, look, guys. It was dead center in front of me. Oh, boy. All right. Here we go. Another set of throws. Here we are. Turn. Give me the blue. Bounced. What? Why? Okay, sure. That'll work. No. Oh, man. Okay. Cool. There we go. Good. Again, right? These don't stick super well. And I don't like the design of these. But as you can see, my accuracy is mid. It's not the best. Here we go. One more set, and then I'm going to start tying these on a rope and see what happens. Well, definitely not there. That hit. It hit again. Wow, all 3 hit, none of them stick. Let's change something. We're going to go ahead and put them on a rope now. We're going to see what happens. All right. So I'm going to start with these guys. I'm going to start with these ones. I think these will be the most fun. Let's put this on a rope. Here we go. There. Got a big long rope. And literally, all I'm going to do is I'm going to start with 1. I'm going to throw it on here. Right down here at the end. I'm going to tie it on, make a bowline knot. Take it around and through. Take it back behind the back. Cinch this down. Pull tight. Okay, I have a throwing star on a rope. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Good. Put this down. It's light. We're going to see what it do. I don't think it's too much. All right, here we are. Ready. I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to pull you guys back with me. Shoot me some messages in chat. Show me all are still there. It might have frozen, which is really weird. I don't know why it does that, but like the first attempt at live streaming, it usually freezes at the very beginning. Here we go. Because I know you guys are still talking, but right now my chat is frozen. Hey! Oh boy, does that fly better. Cool, non-issue. It's like adding a rope as a cheat code. Here we go. Ready? Not bad. Comes back to me though. At least I get it back. Again. Yep. Hey! Wow. Wow, that works better. Overhand. Can we get a good overhand? It didn't stick. Let's try it again. Overhand. Nope. That one was just me. I was just bad that time. Here we go. Ready? Okay, it's hitting. It's just not sticking as well. One more time. One more. Come on. Give me a good one. Side of it? Hey, side of it works. All right, cool. Wow. This sticks like a monster. Okay, so long story short, looks like tying throwing stars to a rope does indeed work. That's icky. I love that. That's so neat. Okay, let's check. There we go. Let's just say, I'm trying to refresh the chat. Oh, reconnecting. Yay! Larger and heavier star might work better. Yo, it's working. It is working. There we go. And now I can read you guys again. Perfect. Now you can chat. All right, here we go. Hup. That's pretty good. And you're right. I do think a heavier throwing star might work a little bit better. Or, hear me out. Listen. Let's do multiple. All right, here we go. I'm going to untie this. We're going to start with just this one now. And we're going to add a second one. Let's get that on there. Hold on to your butts, kids. We're going to throw 2 of these on and see what happens. Oh boy. I'm actually very scared of this now. It's something about having both on at the same time. Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? 10 works. 10 might work. It's like, yeah, it's like a flail rope dart. I agree. This is gnarly. Hang on. Here we go. Ready? Ready? Got 2 sets. Let's give it a go. All right, it's a little heavier. It jingles like spurs. Awesome. Wow! I am so happy. This does work. Can we reverse? It hit, but it didn't stick. Let's try that again. Let's try that setting elbow shot. Here we go. Nice. One more time. They hit. They still land. They feel good. Oh, that one was points, but it just didn't stick. Hang on. Foot shot. Oh, wow. They're so loud. I like these a lot. I'm actually a huge fan. So I felt that one hit. It rolled across and scraped. I think a chakram would be awesome. I need to get one. You guys can help me by supporting me and watching all my videos so that I can earn enough revenue to buy some, because I want one. Also, a Kusurigama. Everyone says, will you get a Kusurigama? Will you buy a Kusurigama? Yes, I will buy one, if I have the money to do so. So, keep watching all my stuff, which you guys already do. I'm preaching to the choir. You guys are the best. I appreciate you greatly. Here we go. Whoop. Skate it across. And up. Okay. So this is why I don't like these ones, because again, you can see, even though I've had a bunch of really good sticks, when they hit flat, they just kind of bounce off, which I mean, again, it's still hitting them with a big chunk of metal. Hey, we got one to stick and the other didn't, which means, wow, which means the orientation and having multiple makes it more likely that it will stick. I like that a lot. Here, look, see? So since it's like that, that means that one being out there, point first stuck, the other one did not. This one bounced off because it landed on both points, which means having multiple actually increased the likelihood of it sticking. I like that. Here we go. Good, good, good. Good, cool. All right. Who wants to add more? We should add more, right? We're gonna tie these ones on now too. Let's just throw on all 4 and see what happens. I feel like it's a tiller at this point. Here we go. How are you guys doing today? You living your best lives? Let me see. Let's get all of these on here. Now I want to do them in a pattern. I want the green ones on the outside, but neat practice. Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. What are we doing? Guys, listen. I get it. Right now, we're at an extremely politically tumultuous time. It's okay to voice your opinions and concerns. Literally not an issue. I understand. Everybody feels like they need to talk out about something right now. I get it. This chat, this live stream is about me being dumb with martial arts stuff. If we can keep it to just that for today, that would be absolutely fantastic. We're not going to go after people that are being political in chat. It's fine. I understand, because you have to share it somewhere. It's on your heart, it's on your chest, and you just cannot keep yourself from saying something. I get it. You're not gonna get the traction you're looking for here. It's just not the right stream for it. Go to a political streamer, you'll get much better results there. But let me tell you, from a marketing standpoint, this is just not the place to do that. I wish you the best of luck, but it has to be somewhere other than here. Okay? Again, you're always welcome to hang out. You're welcome to talk to me about cool martial arts stuff. Absolutely fine. You're not going to get the traction you're looking for here. And that's about the end of it. All right, here we go. So let's throw on one green one. Good. Let's throw on silver, silver, and then green. I'm really not beating those teacher allegations with the gentle parenting I just did, am I? All right, here we go. Let's get this tied. Oh, guys, this is gnarly. This one's scary, I'm not gonna lie. All right, here we go. So, this is literally one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life. Oh, they spin. Oh, they spin, my brain is happy. All right, here we go. Here we go. Again, reminder for you guys, You have the ability to send me tips so that I can keep getting neat stuff like this. Money doesn't grow on trees right now, so I understand. And I'm never going to ask you to give more than you can give. However, if you guys like seeing me do the dumb stuff that your parents would tell you not to do, give me the funding to do so. And especially to pay for the insurance when I get it wrong. Here we go! That's disgusting. Hang on. I'm putting you guys close to the target. You guys are going to get as close as you can. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? I'm going to put you right there. I hope you guys are terrified. Yeah, that's the perfect spot to be. I need the target to rotate. When it rotates, I'll send it. Oh, that one sucks. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Here it is. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't want to get hit by this at all. It's just a giant ball of spikes. Here we go. Ready? Come on, stick. Come on, stick. Sticky, sticky, stick, stick. Whoa. One more. We're going to get it, and it's going to stick, and it's going to be gorgeous. Wow, these are loud. Nice! Ugh, that's disgusting. Oh boy. Hang on. You guys are, like, we've got 2, 3 of them stuck in, and the 4th one's off on the side. That is absolutely rancid. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate you. Spar with me. I've been trying to join Team Torque, but haven't gotten a response. You're absolutely welcome to come spar with me anytime. You didn't have to tip me for that. Just give me a second to get to my messages. Absolutely. That's disgusting. Let's do it again. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Set you guys right there to watch a little bit closer again. Good. Good. Okay. Here we go. Here's the target. We're going to send it. Good. And thank you so much for the donation. It means a tremendous amount. And like I said, yeah, we'll spar anytime. I don't mind. Okay, it came up a little bit. Not bad. Still hurts. And nice, dead center. Ew. Oh gosh, that is just disgusting. That's disgusting. Hey Target, you see chat, tell us you use a gyroscope. That's hilarious. You guys are funny. Did I get a job again? I'm buying Bensei a new box to hit. Thanks. Good morning from California. Absolutely glad to see you. Thank you so much for stopping in. Close look at the good hit to see the damage. Yeah, absolutely. Hang on, here we go. That's just mincemeat inside of there. I'll tell you what, I'll try and get it over on the other side so we can really see what happens. You ready? Let me try and get it on the dark blue side. Here we are. Stay. If it rotates, I'm going to give it a second. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Stay there. Don't rotate. Don't rotate. Just stay. Nice! That's rancid, guys. This is rancid. Oh, that's disgusting. I like it. Oh my gosh, it went in sideways and embedded. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Money towards the Silly Stuff Fund. Emily, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. You are a legend and you're already doing, thank you. Thank you. You guys, everyone tell Emily thank you for funding the crazy stuff that I'm making. Everyone please pass her thank you. That means a tremendous amount. Because you guys get to see cool stuff. I think that's one of the things that I love the most about my community. I have to be honest with you guys. I'm just going to gush for a second. Because I think you guys get it. I think you guys get that the reason that all of you guys get to see the cool stuff is because everyone else in the group is supporting it. I understand that not everybody has the physical, monetary, or space capabilities to do the stuff that I do. So I share this stuff with you guys because I know I would want to see it, right? It's one of the coolest things ever. And it's just super rad. So you guys helping to make stuff like this happen means a tremendous amount. And I want the rest of the community to know that it's not me that's doing it. Yes, I'm making content. Yes, I'm doing stuff. Absolutely. But seriously, you guys are absolutely spectacular, and I appreciate you greatly. It means a tremendous amount. I do have a railroad spike, and I'll give it a try in just a moment. Here we go. Video, the professor spinning wheel, rope dart, doing some crazy science stuff. Would it affect a rope dart? I have no idea, but I think that would be really cool. Okay, we're gonna try some foot shots. I'm gonna move you guys back so you guys can see me a little bit more. We're gonna try some like tricky stuff. Let's see if the tricky stuff works. I don't see why it wouldn't. I just had an amazing idea. Hang on. We're gonna do this first. I'm not gonna ADHD brain it, but here we go. All right, so let's try a couple of foot shots first. We're gonna get really dumb in just a second. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much. The tax collector sent me 5. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it greatly. All right, here we go. Let's try just a foot shot. Can we get it on the side? We did hit. Man, this feels good. I need to know how much this weighs. Hang on, I've got a scale. I'm gonna see how much this weighs. How much do all of these stars weigh? It'll be plus the rope, so it won't be perfect, but we're gonna check. Hang on. Yes, I do have a kitchen scale. Oh, wow. That's nice. It's like 9 ounces. Perfect. Thank you, the Fin Rainbow. Theoretically, how would a live grenade work? Okay. Theoretically, hypothetically, keeping things safe, how would a live grenade work as a meteor hammer? I think it would work once, which is great. I don't think I want to pull it back to me necessarily, but I think once it would be perfect. Oh, just a little low. Hang on, here we go. Oh my gosh, I should call this the Spurs. Nice, okay. Rising lead elbow shot, here we go. Wow, that's pretty gnarly. Okay, smash shot. Let's see how our smash shot goes. Nice. This is so fun. I shouldn't be allowed to have this stuff. You guys get what you're funding, right? This is not allowed. Thank you so much. I appreciate you greatly. Here we go. Oh, too high. Definitely hit their bird. Popped their balloon for sure. Oh, that was good. Here we go. Can we, setting elbow shot? What is happening? Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Like, see, it would work explosively. Boo! Boo! It would work explosively. Ha 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 ha. You're so funny. That was terrible. I loved that. Here we go. Ew! Oh. This one's laying in flat. I don't know. That's not good. Hi from Gibby! Hi, Gibby! How's it going? Just seeing a kunai video. Now that you're live, this is awesome. So glad. Hang on. You said you saw the kunai video, right? So let's take the kunai. Let's put this on. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. I appreciate you. Let's tie this onto the rope on the other side. Right? Let's get the kunai going. And this is like the penultimate ninja weapon. I've got, hi from NZ. What's good? Hope you're living your best life. Now I've got like a rope spear as well. Oh, this is very fun. I like this. Hang on. Come here. Okay, so this hand, we're gonna throw this to grab them. Okay, hang on, we gotta get that to stick. Let's get this to work. Hang on, I'm gonna go overhead and wrap around the target. Here we go, ready? Oh, come on, stick for me. We're gonna get it. Flat. One of these times, when it sticks, we're gonna get it, and we're gonna go ham. Come on. So it's landing flat as this wraps around. That's good. Is it gonna stay? And then, that's very fun. I need to learn how to throw with my left hand, because my left hand is not my throwing hand. Oh boy. Well, I'm glad it's on a rope for when I mess it up. Here we go. Hup. Hey, we got it. Dude, this is cool. I dig this. This is disgusting. Look, it's a bunch of throwing stars into kunai. This is literally everything you nerds could ever ask for. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday, but thank you. Literally the guy from Kung Fu Panda swings the chains. Dude, I want those swords so bad. You have no idea. There's literally not enough words on the planet to describe how badly I want that. Did someone say I fish? Absolutely. Ah, España. Hello, friend. Glad to see you. Kunai should have sharp edges, not only sharp tips. Do kunai have sharp edges or only sharp tips? Okay, great question. So for those of you that don't know, I think the nerddom has really taken its way over the internet lately. But this, a kunai, was originally basically a digging trowel. Like, it was an agricultural tool. So it would have sharp edges and a sharp point. So I would use this for getting at I would use this for getting into roots. I would use this for cutting off leaves. I would use this for helping me to forage and pick as well as like dig. So yes, and it would probably also have a bit of a bevel to it as well so that you could hold dirt in it as you scoop stuff out of the way. The kunai that we see today that are in like anime and pop culture that are this weird big chunky dart, for lack of a better term, just don't make sense historically. They're really cool. I love them. Those are the ones that I grew up with too. But this is about as close as you're going to get to a real kunai. This should just be a little bit more beveled. It's like a garden trowel. Thank you so much for the donation. You guys are amazing. Definitely teach us not Merber skills. Absolutely. Absolutely. I hope you guys are the most responsible. Rope dart, but sharpened bamboo. I like that idea. Rope dart, but sharpened bamboo. I like that idea a lot. I might have some bamboo sticks I can use in just a minute. It's a really good idea. Hello, Legendarily. How are you, friend? Okay, rope dart in. Good. Pull. I've got, man, too much rope for this one. And nice. Ugh, that's awful. So while they're dealing with that in them, there's the second one. This is cool. I dig. Okay. Okay. You guys remember my like mini inhale of too much air earlier? Here's what I was thinking. So here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna do. This is gonna be crazy. Okay. So I have that flying claw over there. I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna take these off of this. I'm gonna make one of the nastiest things that I can. Here we go. So I'm gonna take this rope. Again, reminder that all of the funding in this just goes to me doing more shenanigans. I appreciate you guys greatly. Here's the kunai. Okay. So I'm going to tie the flying claw to one end. Here we go. Let's get this on there. Tied. Let's get it nice and tight so that it doesn't go anywhere. Here's this. I hope it doesn't all come undone, but there's the knot. That should work. Let me untie this one. Hang on. You guys have no idea how dumb this is about to get. Hold on to your butts. Here we go. Here we go. So I've got this on here, right? Got this. Watch this. We're going to take a throwing star and we're going to thread it all the way down to the very bottom on top of the first knot. Right there. And then we're going to tie just over top of it. We're going to tie a knot. And then we're going to do another one. We're going to make a flail mace type situation. We're going to do a green one. Here we go. This is dumb. I am dumb. This is dumb. This is so dumb. This is dumb. This is dumb, and I love it. This is so dumb. I shouldn't be allowed to have things like this. Here we go. Here we go. I am so scared of this already. Here we go. Little knot. Pull this through. I'm not going to be able to do any kick shots or foot shots with this because I'm going to stab my own ankle. Okay, there's that one. Let's get another gray one on there. This is going to be the nastiest thing I've ever made. I am so scared of this. I refuse to be careful. I will be fun. Careful? Not here. Not in my business. No. But fun we will do the whole time. Okay, but I'll be like a little careful. I won't be like, I'm not gonna, listen, I don't want to get the stream taken down. So I'm gonna be as careful as I have to be, but it is gonna be cool. Here we go. Ready? This is gonna be the best. I got one more to tie onto here. I'm glad I have so much extra line. Good. And then one more. I'm so scared of this. I'm so scared of this. I don't want this in my hands. Thank you. Thank you for the ambulance. Thank you so much. The $5 for the ambulance helps tremendously. You guys are hilarious. Everyone say thank you for paying for the ambulance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go. I've got sweat in my eyeball already. This is only going to go well. I am so scared of this. What is this? What have I made? I want you guys to understand this is completely genuine. I am terrified of this thing. I have no idea what we're about to do. I don't think this is smart. I do think this is fun. Okay. All right. How does it look, guys? We've got a nice little claw on the end, and then we have alternating throwing stars. Literally nothing could go wrong, and only good things are going to come from this. You guys get that, right? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. All good. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. All good. All good. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. All good. Woo! Here we go. Oh, I felt it stick. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? We're going to wrap all the way around, and we're just going to bind it. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that it came back at my face. I'm scared. I am mortified. Let's get it all. Ah! I'm going to put you guys down at the fun end. Are you ready? Here we go. Here we are. You guys are at the fun side. You guys ready from the fun side? Let's hear some cheering for the fun side. Yay, everybody cheer for the fun side of the recording. Here we go. All right, here it is. Here it is. That's disgusting. That's rancid. That's vile. That has no place. I think this violates the Geneva suggestion. All right, here we go. Yes, I definitely called it the Geneva suggestion. All right, here it is. Just a bundle of stars. Oh, no! Wait, did it? Okay. Look, it went all the way through. The claws have sunk in. Those are in. Then we've got the first set of stars stuck in right here. We've got the second set of stars stuck in. And then this is just dangling. This is what happens when you guys, this is what happens when you guys give me attention. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I start doing stupid stuff. It's fun, but it's very scary. This is disgusting. I love this. Ribs are gone, ribs are gone, ribs are gone, ribs are gone, right? Here we go. It's, oh, okay, hang on. I'm gonna get really scary. I'm gonna put a second mic over here on top of this so you guys can hear it as it whizzes by. Hang on, you guys should be able to hear out of this. Good. I'm gonna get that on there. I'm gonna clip this right up here. You should be able to hear from this mic now that's up here. I'm gonna give you guys some ASMO no? ASMO no? Yeah, that works. That was dumb but funny. Here we go. Here we go. Are you guys ready? 3. Here we go. Oh man, I'll tell you what, that is gonna suck. The whole thing trying to get tangled. What came off? Which one came undone? They should all be on there. I should have 1, 2, 3. I see. Okay, hang on. Because this is gonna come untied, and I need that to not happen. So I'm gonna take this. This is why I don't like paracord. It's so slick. Here. Tie that through. Hang on, you guys are down at the fun side. Be patient. I appreciate your patience. If you guys don't mind starting a collective drum roll, that would actually help tremendously. Just go ahead and keep it going. I'll tell you guys when to stop. Good, very good, great work. Proud of you guys. I know that at least 7 of you are at home doing an actual drum roll, and then like 5 of you are in marching band, so you're actually really doing a good drum roll. All right, here we go. Oh, did this one come off? S-O-B. Here we go. Okay, all right, claws attached. Spiked leash is attached. I'm gonna try and get this to wrap all the way around the target and latch on. Here we go. Ah! I'm so scared. Leave a like in chat for if you were terrified. All right, the drum roll should still be going. Here we go. Don't die. Oh, okay, again, here it is. This is the last one. This will definitely do it. Here we go. No, it came undone. Okay, hang on. One more drum roll. Here it is. Dramatic tension. Okay. I'm not, okay, you can stop drum rolling. I'm just scared now. Here we go. Oh, I got caught. Oh, it came undone. Oh no. It's like it's a weak styrofoam target and not the flesh of a person. That's crazy. Okay. So, oh no. Okay, so that means we take this side. Where's my kunai? We take this side, and this side becomes the kunai, and we tie that on. Oh, hang on, this is mild steel. Let's not get it bent. We get this side, we tie it. You go here. Wait, hang on, yeah. There. This gets tied onto the end. Here's this. So I've got the kunai, I've got a bunch of rope. I swing this, I stick it into the target, and then on this side, oh boy, I am right-handed. On this side, I'm on my left hand and stick. Oh no! All right, hang on. Ah! Again, literally nothing that we're doing should be allowed. For a long time, I used to see at tournaments when I was a kid. I trained with Rick Ludwig and Bob. Dude, that's awesome! That's amazing. This guy knows me for real. That's what's up. How we living? Today, I'm doing dumb stuff for the internet. Because the internet, I mean, pays well. All right, get back in there. Also, I just like sharing what I do. It's really cool. Here we go. Hang on. I'll take a break in just a second and I'll read some comments and then I'll get back to swinging stuff at the thing. But I really want to get this double stick. I want to get both sides stuck in. So I'm going to swing that side in, we're going to get it stuck, and then I'm going to throw the kunai and stick it into the person, and it's going to be super awesome. I mean, the target. Here we go. And stick. Good. We're up. Oh no, they're caught. Stick. No, wait, come back. I can pull it all the way back to me. We're here and stick. Ha ha! I got both. One more time with some actual good technique. Here we go. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. All right, cool. Here we go. Ready. This is the scariest thing I've ever made, and I don't think I'm joking. Here we go. Flush and flat. We're going to stick dark blue side with the spikes, light blue side with the kunai. Dark blue side, light blue side. Here we come. Oh no, I went under. Hang on. I gotta learn how to throw with my left side, guys. This is not, I am derpy. I got my right side works great and my left side is so-so. One more time. Dark blue target for the spikes, light blue target for the kunai. Dark blue target for the spikes. We're gonna wrap around and go. There, oh, the pull back helped a lot. That was really gross. Hang on, dark blue side, come on, dark blue side. And stick, good, no, stay stuck in. Come on, here we go, dark blue side, stick, good, light blue side, give it back to me. Oh, okay, and light blue side stuck, dark blue side, this side, dark blue side, come on, here we go, dark blue side, turn back, nope, not that way, goober. Oh no, and my archery target fell apart. Oh. RIP archery target, I'll go get the other one. There we go. That was amazing. Perfect time to take a break and answer some questions and figure out how to get that stuff back in there. I think I can do it. We're gonna figure it out. Here we go. Yeah, get off of there. There we go. That's gonna come off. There's that. I'm gonna take this off and go put it away. Good. There's the mic. Okay, all right. I think I can get this all back together. I think I can do it. I should have tape. Well, I'll tell you guys what some of this money is going to. I'm gonna buy another archery target. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Got a 2-foot guard with rope dart made. Get over here, fatality. Definitely fatality. Definitely a fatality. You're absolutely right. Aha! How's it going, lovelies? Okay. Do I have the tape to tape it back? I don't think I have a roll of, oh, I do. I might be able to do this with some Gorilla Tape. Person live and in videos. Oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely. That was a really sweet comment. Hang on. Anderson said, I love that you're the same person live and in videos. It's very real and shows your amazing personality. Keep up the great training work. Thank you. That means a tremendous amount. I try and be as authentic as possible because It just seems right. You know, it seems right to be the person that I pretend to be online. I think the only real difference between my personality when I'm recording videos and live and my real life, honest Ben, you've gotten to meet me in person, personality is just I'm only mildly less energetic. I'm only mildly less energetic. And and I swear a lot more. I swear a tremendous amount more in person than I do. I am not even PG-13, guys. A lot. But it's because it's my right? And when I'm being authentic, that's my thought phrase. It's usually the F-bomb. Okay, here we go. No, you don't need rotated. Get rotated, like that shark. Hang on. Yep. Okay, that's water. Here we go. Okay, I drank some water. I'm gonna get you guys set up on the target, or not on the target stand, on the tripod. Get you shrunk down a little bit so that you guys can hang out with me down low while I try and figure out how to put this together. Let's see if we can fix this target, this archery target. If I can't, then I'll just go get another one, but I'd prefer to fix this. Here we go. Here you are. Awesome. Okay, because I have to do an axe inside or on a rope later today. I have to make that video, so I got to figure this out. All right, everything's here. I'm gonna get scissors just in case I don't want to deal with the tape. I think I can stuff everything back in. We are going to, how do we want to do this? We're going to cut that. I think that makes the most sense. We're going to take this. We're going to cut it the rest of the way. Yeah. Here's this. This is a styrofoam. We're going to stack this back on top. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can put this back together. There's this. Might end up making it smaller by the time I'm done. We're gonna find out. There's all of this. This feels pretty good. Oh boy, it's gonna be stripy. That's even better. Okay, cool. All right. Hang on, sorry, I want to read the comments, but I'm also focused on actually getting this put back together so I can keep doing neat stuff with you guys. So give me like 3 to 5 business seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 business seconds. Let's read. What do you guys have to say? How we doing? Yo, is Jackson from Team Torque still around? Jackson, yeah, he messages on occasion. I haven't gotten to see him in a little bit, but he's definitely still around. He's still kicking it. It's like a Kit Kat. It is like a Kit Kat. All right, how we doing, everybody? Big fan from Singapore. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate the hair compliments. I need to re-dye it. It definitely needs some love, but I appreciate that greatly. Did your GF ever get her sock back? As Ben says, sock now. She did get her sock back. She was allowed to wear it. It was my sock in the first place, but I did give it back to her. And I still will put up that whole video. It is ridiculous. It's just going to take me a second. I'll try and upload long-form videos on Mondays. What are you doing today? So today I'm going to live stream until about 4 o'clock. So I got about another hour of live streaming. And once I get done with live streaming, I'm going to record. I'm actually going to hang out with a friend that I haven't seen in a while. She works at Ren Fair, so it'll be cool to hang out with her for a second. She's going to come here to the dojo. We'll do some flow work. We'll hit some stuff. It'll be fun. And then after that, I'm going to record a tomahawk on a rope video because people have been asking for that. Also, look out for today's video. It's another 43-foot long meteor hammer shot, and you guys seem to really like those. They are very fun to make. They are less fun to watch in person because it's a lot of misses. All right, let's go down to the bottom. Let's see what else we got. Do you play Assassin's Creed? I do not play Assassin's Creed. I have played the first one a little bit, and then I just kind of stopped because I just didn't really have the time to dedicate to it, but I do like it. All right, let's see. Your pants are dope. Where are they from? Thank you, Mir. These pants are from, I honestly forget well, but what I will do today is I will make a fashion video for some of the fits that people seem to like, and I will share where I got those things from, because secretly, between you, me, and the floorboards, come close, I like to dress up and look mildly good, right? That's a thing. It makes me happy. I wake up in the morning, I look in the mirror and I go, hey, I'm put together today. I don't look like I'm just in sweatpants. It's always workout clothes, but it's still good. I like to look good. I like to look nice for myself. Other people get to look, whatever. But anyway, the cool part is I also really want to start getting into a little bit more fashion stuff, because I need clothing, and clothing's expensive. So if I can start to get some people that want to work with me for different fashion brands and stuff like that, I can share that stuff with you guys. There'll be affiliate links. Yay, everybody will be happy. It'll be so good. How much should a practice meteor hammer weigh? And does it need to be soft? A practice meteor hammer is ideally going to be soft, and you want it to weigh about 8 ounces. 6 to 8 ounces. It'll just depend on how heavy your cordage is. If you're using 10mm cotton rope like I use for a lot of my work, when it's not one of the silks, yeah, you'll definitely want that to be about 8 ounces so it actually carries itself. If you're using something like paracord, 4 to 6 ounces will work just fine. One more question, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put this back together. How much do you make on YouTube right now? That's a really good question. The short answer is I think I can make more, but on a good month, we're looking at around 2,000 a month. It's not a lot, but it's better than I would make not doing it. And an extra 2,000 is not that bad. You guys helping me by watching content, by liking, by posting, and joining me in the lives means a tremendous amount. It helps tremendously. And literally all you guys are doing is spending your time with me for entertainment. So I hope that that's a fair enough trade. If you guys feel like you want to do more, you guys are more than welcome to join me over on Patreon. My lowest tier is $5 a month. That's it. And that will give you access to a whole private playlist of Meteor Hammer classes so you guys can learn at your own pace. You'll also get to join the Discord. And I just really appreciate having you guys along. It really means a lot to me. That's the end of my spiel. I'm gonna go ahead and keep putting stuff up. Have you thought of getting into MMA? Dad was a beast back in the day. Sure, rubbed off on you. I did think about getting into MMA, and then I realized all the work I would have to do MMA and really do it well, because I wouldn't want to be bad at it, you know? I would actually want to be good at what I'm doing. And I realized that right now I'm kind of at a spot where I'm trying to min-max. I have enough time to spend on maybe a couple of tasks. So I am choosing to do this because this is the thing that I want to spend my time on. However, there are still days where I go, man, wonder what would have happened if I really kicked my butt into gear and started trying to do MMA work. I think that would be really fun. I think there's a world where I did some good. I think there's a world where I lost a lot. I think there's a world where I won a lot. And there's maybe some other alternate universe where I did stick with that. I still teach martial arts, still teaching every week. That is part of my main job. I did see somebody ask, what do you do as your normal job? I am really lucky in that I get to teach martial arts professionally full time. Not just that, but I teach martial arts, I teach self-protection work, and I make social media content about martial arts stuff, and that's how I make my living. It's unreal. Which is why it's so important that I have so many of you that I can't thank enough for the work that I'm doing, right? Like, this is the cool stuff. I get to do this because you guys said, yeah, it's worth my time. And you guys are helping me keep the lights on. So seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. It means a lot. What else you got for me? What do I think of Wing Chun? I love Wing Chun, love controlling center lines, love some good Wing Chun. I think that everybody should practice some Wing Chun at some point because it teaches you how to keep yourself really safe in your center line. There was another question, hang on. I thought I saw a really cool one. Other than martial artists, what else would you want to master? Other than martial arts, what else would I want to master? Oh my gosh, what a deep and profound question. Other than martial arts, what would I want to master? Other than martial arts, it's the thing I've done with my entire life. You made me blue screen. Give me a second. Other than martial arts, what's the thing that I would want to do and master in my life? Law. Believe it or not. I think I would want to master law. I think I would want to do law work, and I think I would want to be a defendant. I think I would want to help people that need help. and people that very clearly need representation, it would mean a lot for me to be able to help them. I think understanding law and sort of mastering that field or niche is really important. And understanding the rules of the land that you are in matter quite tremendously. So I think, believe it or not, law stuff. Hey, since I've been to meet Jackson, how's your day going? Hey, Jackson, I'm living my best life. Not martial arts myself, but an enthusiast, historical doctrine. You can use self-defense. You could self-insert yourself into anime with your skill set scaled to the universe. Which would it be? Oh my gosh. If I could self-insert myself into some type of anime with my skill set scaled for the anime, what would it be? Oh gosh. Way of the House Husband. No, I'm kidding. Great show. Gosh, what would I put myself into? What anime would I insert myself into? Gosh, where would I want to be? Like, just the world itself? Because, see, all the anime that I like are usually fairly brutal and really, really depressing sometimes. So, like, where would I want to put myself is a really interesting question. What anime would I want to be in? I Reincarnated as a Slime. I Reincarnated as a Slime is underrated. I love that show. It is adorable and delightful, and everybody usually ends up just working together. I think that would be very cute. I think it'd be a good space to be in, and I think that I wouldn't have to worry for my life literally every single day. If I wanted to be in a cool one, Jujutsu Kaisen. Give me that. Let's do it. Or Soul Eater would be fun. I think that if I was a maestro and I had a meteor hammer, kind of like Black Star's Kusurigama, I think that'd be funny. Also, I love Black Star. I hate Black Star. I love Black Star. We all love Black Star. Black Star's everything. If you don't know who Black Star is, you're a fool. Anyway, all right, here we go. That's my anime nerdness for the day. Let me see. Let's go ahead. Give me a second. I gotta focus, and I have ADHD, so I gotta really focus. Let's get this patched up. Okay. We're gonna compress this. There. And tape this down. There. Oh, I think this is a good idea. We're gonna do it like this. Hang on. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the tape, and I'm gonna run this down the inside of this. I'm gonna sit on it to try and squish it down some. But I'm gonna run this down the inside, and then I'm gonna take the other flap up and over and tape around the outside, and then I'm gonna try and run some tape around the entire thing to keep it all compressed. So let's do this. Let's take this here. Let's run this Gorilla Tape. Not sponsored, but I am a fan. If they ever wanna do something with me, I'd be happy to work with them. There's this. Now let's flip it and do the other side. I'm gonna sit down on top of this again. Sit, squish this down. We're gonna tape this down. Here we go. Cool. Excalibur for Soul Eater. Yes, absolutely. What a great idea. Here we go. All right, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. You hung out with me while I made my mess. You're hanging out with me while I clean it. That's where the real friends are. You guys are awesome. Here we go. Let's get this down here. Stay. Good. That might stay there. There's that. All the way from the top. What's my favorite flexible weapon? Meteor hammer. I know that sounds silly, but I use it all the time. It's literally my favorite thing. However, any one that I can get a hold of is really cool. Oh, that's better. That's gonna stay. That ain't going anywhere. Give it the obligatory dude taps. That ain't moving, as it literally moves underneath me. Oops. Love Meteor Hammer. It's one of my favorites. I want Gogo Yabari's Meteor Hammer, though. The one that had the saw blade pop out of it. Dude, that's peak. If you don't know, Gogo Yabari is from Kill Bill, and is one of the first Meteor Hammer users that I ever saw, although I did not know what it was at the time, so it didn't leave that big of an imprint. It was just something really cool. But as time went on, okay, all right, now we're gonna tape this all the way around. We're gonna compress from the sides. That seems to make most sense. So, Gogo Yabari from Kill Bill, this like schoolgirl type situation. It was weird. I mean, that was the trope, but hey. Had a chain meteor hammer that had a big metal weight on the end, and it had a saw blade that popped out around the outside. And I think that that would be just gnarly. As you guys have seen, I think it would work really well. Here's this. Ow! I got a splinter. That was uncomfortable. Everyone say RIP for the splinter. All right, I might need that that hospital visit after all that you guys footed the bill for. You guys are hilarious. Here we go. RIP homie, RIP homie. There we go. Tape this thing back together, hang it up, and see if it falls apart. It will not, because Gorilla Tape is strong. Gorilla Tape together strong. I'm dumb. Why do you guys put up with me? Anyway, here we go. All right, let's get this back on. And then once this gets back on and I get this all taped back up, I'll hang it back up and I'll test the axes for you guys. You guys get to see it live before I put up the video. Here we go. Here's this. Okay. Is this compressed enough? No. I gotta go back over to the other side and we gotta do it again. Here we go. Owie. Yikes. Anyway, I am a grown adult. Here we go. What else you guys got? Hashtag not sponsored. Agreed. Yay, my first live. Thanks for hopping in. I'm currently fixing the mess that I made because I do that frequently. Make messes, not fix them. I usually leave them. I'm just kidding. I'm not that guy. Here we go. Good. Get this stuck there. Pressure, 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 pressure. Tape, 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 tape. Tape it, tape it, tape it, tape it, tape it. Stay. Good. Good. That seems solid. Okay. This more condensed. I got to do a couple more runs of tape. So today's intermission is sponsored by water. Drink some. It's good for you. If you haven't had your water today, please drink some water. Please go stretch. Please go take care of yourself. Please use my streams if you can to move around some. Go do something for your body. Go take care of yourself. Drink your Ovaltine. Literally whatever, man. There we go. I'm gonna date myself with the Ovaltine talk, guys. It's not good. All right, here's this. This seems to be good. And I'm gonna go ahead and run some tape across the bottom of this to keep everything hunkered down. All right, let's get that done. Strips of tape. Let's go here. Let's run this across. Let's run this across. That can be taped there. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. Oh, it glued to itself. It is Gorilla Tape. It does do that. Let's run that there. Let's run that there. That should be good. I'm going to run a big, thick strip of tape across the top. And then if I built this back right, it's not going to just fall apart. But I am very happy that it's stripedy now. This makes my heart happy. Here we go. Here we go. Big strip of tape. Big strip of Gorilla Tape. Don't fall apart as I'm pulling, please. Thank you. I'm gonna have to get some more Gorilla Tape. I have to make some safe training weapons for an event that I have coming up soon. And Gorilla Tape plus padding works really well. Don't stick to the floor, please. Here we go. Here's this. There's that. Let's run the second one across. Stop sticking to yourself. There's this. There's that. Run that across. Okay. This feels really good, guys. I think we're good. Okay. I think maybe one more. Maybe one more big strip on each side, and then we're good. Here we go. Hup, hup, hup. Sorry, I yelled too much. Actually, if you think I yelled too much, I'm going to assume that's a you problem because you haven't seen my videos. Here we go. One more. One more after this. Compress. Big strip of tape. There we go. Other side. And then we hang it up and we go again. Big strip of tape. This. Good. Down here. Compress. Big strip of tape. Okay. All right. Moment of truth. Where'd my quick link go? Cheeky little idea. Get you a little quick link. You can hook that onto stuff and hang it up really fast. You don't even have to tighten it down. You just get to hang it up and then set it back down. There we go. Target's a little low today, but that's not a problem. Let's move this off to the side. And we're back in business. Huzzah! All right, let me get some water so that I stay hydrated so you guys don't yell at me to be hydrated. I almost stood on a bunch of spikes. This is terrifying. Okay, so here's this. Let's hook this back on. Get this claw back and hooked in. Hang on, there's that. Hooked in. Okay, we have the claw, we have the kunai. It's time to get back at it. Here we go, kids. It's time. You should tidy up your floor. I'm gonna do that after the live stream. I'm not worried about that mess right now. However, you're right. Okay, thanks, Mom. Anyway, your pants remind me of the YouTube premiere videos when they do a countdown. That's amazing. I think of these as my Taco Bell pants. They look like a Taco Bell floor. Here we go. Good. Only mentioned Slim Jims. That's correct. Here we go. Here's this. I'm gonna put you guys back on the fun side so that you guys get to see the cool stuff. There's that. Let me get the other mic. Throw it on there so you guys can hear the whoosh whoosh and the spooky scary. Let me know if the audio gets weird. I'm gonna do it without the cover this time. There's that. I really put all of my stuff in danger like I'm not gonna hit it, and I think that's impressive because that means I'm either really confident or really dumb. All right, kunai. We try and stick, we see if this works, and then we'll go to the axe and we'll give that a couple of tries and we'll go from there. Here we go. Okay, seemed like it didn't fall apart. I might throw some tape on the front of it too. And stick. Good, I definitely left holes. Stick. Good, good hits, good hits. It seems to be fairly solid. Nice, we stuck in. We have the kunai, we stick. I've got both sides and no weapons. Perfect. Give me that back and we're back out. Get over here. There's your obligatory scorpion thing. I hope you're happy. Give me the updoots. You guys know how this works. All right, here we go. I have lost the claw. I am keeping the stars. Let's see if the stars work better than the claw. Oh, they do. Okay, here we go. And good. Okay, let's pat that back in so we don't have yet another catastrophe. I've only got so much tape. Here we go. Here we go. I think this is like my favorite. I think this is just scary. It's just a line of throwing stars. That's gnarly. Awesome. Give me this back. Here we go. Can we foot shot into it? Oh, just a little bit high. Not a problem. Let's go back. Let's go again. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Okay. Guys, this is terrifying. I care about your financial... The way the world is spamming a message ain't the way to go about it. That's all I'm saying. No hate. Okay, cool. So stream ends when the tape rolls, run on dry. Understood. Stream ends when the tape rolls, run dry. I absolutely agree. By the way, I can't always read the chat, so I trust that you guys keep things civil while you talk. I know that that's kind of a big ask right now. Like I said earlier, a lot of people are really upset for a lot of very valid reasons. And I just want you guys to take care of each other and stay safe. My community is rare. And I mean that. It's really a pleasure to have access to so many people that care so deeply and genuinely about something so weird, eclectic, and archaic. So you guys being here to hang out with each other, all unified on the same front because you enjoy watching some dumb guy tie a bunch of shiny throwing stars to a rope and swing at an archery target, should be one of our biggest conversation pieces the whole time. I appreciate you guys. Make sure we stay civil. I know you guys already do, and I'm preaching to the choir. That's a good stick. Okay, hang on. We're gonna get this stuck in. Boy, this claw keeps falling off, and I need to fix it. I need to fix that claw. I gotta figure out a better way to tie that on. Good hit. Okay, you know what? It's just the stars now. It's just the stars. Good. They're stuck in. Left hand rope dart. Here we go. Come on. And nice. But don't let go of the whole thing, huh? All right. Cool. I gotta get better at that left side. Let's go. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, yeah, we're gonna try it like that. We're here. Oh, don't get tangled in the rope now, cheeky. So this is called a slap shot. I am using my palm to redirect the way the knife is going. Sometimes they miss, sometimes they hit. They work better if I aim and I'm not talking. So let's try that again. Boop, bang, there we go. Awesome. Super nasty stuff. Wait. I love this so much. How you getting on? Oxbow dart, completely doable. Completely doable. Oxbows are cool. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this out of here. All right. All right, guys, it's time for the scary stuff. We're gonna throw axes now, and we're gonna tie an axe to a rope and see if it works. I hope you guys are excited. Here we go. Where are they? There they are. Okay. So, I've got some throwing axes. Here we go. These I really like because they're idiot-proof. They're sharp on the top as well. I'm very excited to see how this goes. I'm gonna keep you guys down on the danger side because it's funny. Let's start from a short-range throw. Good hit, a little bit of a stick. Let's try again. Short range. Nice. Again. Hit and bounce. Okay, so we're 1 for 3 with like a 1.2 on the other one. Okay, cool. So let's try again. Now you'll notice that as these go through the air, they have to tumble. Like that's the point. Did I cut it? Oh, I did. Did I? No way! I'm so cool. I cut the strap on top. I missed the mic. This is amazing. Did I nick it? Oh, I just barely nicked the mic. Wow, my mic is in danger all the time. Okay, so let's figure out how to fix this. Because this is a little bit more integral to the whole thing. Hang on. Wait. We got this. Wow, I really almost destroyed that microphone. Okay, hang on. We've got this. So this is here. This is here. I think I can just tape it. I think I could just tape it. That's amazing. Here we go. Ready? We're gonna see if it works. This is why I can't have nice things. This is what real Bensei looks like. An absolute glutton for destruction and punishment. So we're gonna take the tape. What we're gonna do is we're gonna split it in half. Here's how we're gonna fix this. We're gonna take the tape, we're gonna split it in half. We're gonna run it from one side of this fabric over to the other side and tape it down on top, okay? Then we're gonna run this part underneath and we're gonna tape from one side all the way over to the other side as like 2 bars of reinforcing material, right? There's that. There's that. And tape this over and across. That should be good. And then we're gonna run strips of tape around it to reinforce it. Here we go. Good. We're gonna start in the center. We're gonna roll this around. We're gonna run this as a strip down the side and just wrap the whole thing. There's that. And we're gonna run another strip like that down the other side. Strip, wrap, roll it around, down toward the opposite side this time. Whole thing. Whole thing. There we go. Okay. And I think we've made another handle. Don't fall apart, and I think we're good. I don't think it's gonna fall apart. I am gonna give it one more strip of tape just to be certain though. Here we go, just to be sure, just to be sure. We're gonna give it a big old flat piece of tape. Good strip, right like that. Right here, dead center. Sorry, force of habit. All right, here we go. There it is. There's that, cool. Rolled, good to go. That's in the center now. Perfect. And we're good. All right, back to throwing. You guys are still on the fun side. Force of habit. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. There we go. Good. Good. That's one. Oh, that's handle. That doesn't quite work. Oh, down at the floor. Boy, I suck at throwing axes. Maybe if I tie it on a rope, it'll get better, huh? Here we go. Cool. 1, 2, 3. All right. Here we go. Flat. That was in, but flat. There we go. That was a good one. Boy, that one sunk deep. Let's get these other two in there. Here we go. Flat. I hit the other one. That sucks. Here we go. Once these all get stuck in, I'll tie a rope to it and we'll see what happens. Handle, handle. Okay, so I need to step back a little bit, I think. Or forward, one of the two. Just gotta figure out the rotation. Throwing axes have never been my strong suit because the tumble is a little hard for me to get the hang of. That one went in, all the way in. Wow, that was a really good one. Okay, one more. Here we go. And then we tie it to a rope. Oh, that landed top first. Well, not down at the floor dummy. Here we go. No, sorry, not floor dummy like there's a floor dummy. I mean floor dummy. Okay, never mind, never mind. You guys knew. Come back. Go. That was handle, I think. Do it again. Nice! Got the back of it. Okay, cool. All three stuck. Let's get a quick link and use that to attach the axe. Let's see if we can make that happen. As a matter of fact, we're going to use a nice little rope. That's going to go in. There's that. Let's try it with a silk. Let's see about that, huh? Okay, there's this. You, hang out over there. Hang out over there. All right. I'm gonna keep you guys over next to me for a second while I figure out what the danger side is. Here we go. I had a quick recovery from that accident. Nyah, nyah, nyah. You're so funny. You're so funny. Boo. All right, here we go. Here we go. And again, a reminder to all of you that haven't gotten here yet, your donations help me to keep doing crazy stuff like this. Here we go. All right, good. Here's this. Let's see if throwing it hand over hand even works. Okay, hang on. Caught my hand on the end of it. Does it tumble? Hang on. Oh boy, that's scary. Okay, so it tries to tumble, but I think the line catches it. I don't think it actually wants to tumble through the air. Well, that one just sucked because I'm bad at throwing things. Hang on, hang on. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Good. I think it's going head first and then just bouncing. I don't think I'm actually getting a tumble. I'm gonna put you guys closer to the danger side so you guys can actually see if it's tumbling or not. You guys let me know if you actually see it tumble. I think as I'm throwing it, It's just kind of going and then the rope is dragging it. You guys let me know. Watch real close. Here we go. Ready? Here's the throw. Again, we're gonna go again. That landed handle, so I think it did tumble. Again. Oh boy. Again. Okay, is it tumbling? Do you guys see it tumbling at all? I don't know if you can even tell. It's Tomlin. It's quarter spinning. It's quarter spinning, that's good to know. Okay, okay. It tumbled once. All right, I'm gonna try again. It's trying to full spin, full spinning, even yikes. Look like it's tumbling, maybe aim top corner or the edge. Okay, okay, okay. This is good advice, this is good advice. Here we go, we're gonna try again. Don't, stop, no, you didn't see that one. That one didn't count, you didn't see it. I almost cut the line again. Did I cut it? Did I hit it? Oh. No, I did not. Wow, that's really impressive. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna tie this little bit of ribbon down here at the bottom, or this bit of rope, to see if I can see it tumbling. There. There, okay. Red ribbon, see if it tumbles. It is, I can get it to tumble. What? Okay, okay. This is terrifying. The fact that I haven't cut my leash yet is crazy. Okay, maybe I need to be closer. I've been trying from a far distance. Here we go. Again. Come here, stop spinning at me. Flat, okay. So do I need to be closer? So it feels like it's like, more frequently than not, it feels like it's half tumbling and then flying at the target. I'm just not sure. Said, you know what it's doing? You showed the practical side, it's quite boring. It's fun with the practice. Keep rocking it, Betsy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Someone across your channel, and now I have a need. Do you think yo-yo skills would transfer to the hammer? Yes. Yes, I do. I do think that yo-yo skills would transfer to a hammer. And I think that one of the fascinating things is I'm going to get a steel yo-yo with a really long rope and give it a try. I'm going to try some tricks, and some of the tricks I think should translate to meteor, hammer, and rope dart work. I'm really excited. Okay, so I've been trying to throw it as a tumble. Let's try and use it as a rope dart now. So remember, this one's kind of cheating. It's got a top head that is sharpened, so if it sinks in on top, it would hurt, but I'm not gonna count it, okay? So if it sinks in like this flat and nestles in there, I'm not gonna count that. Let's start by swinging it horizontally, and let's see if we have some of the same issues that we had before with the flying claw. Ready? Here we go. No stick. Landed flat. Let me turn with it to see where it's going. Oh my gosh, it just spins through the air, doesn't it? Okay. Okay, so this wants to go with the lowest mass at the front and the highest mass at the back. So as I'm spinning this, the spike part is coming forward and the heavier mass is hanging out at the back of it. I think that's fascinating, which means I might just need a different style of axe to do this. I think that this would cut somebody up. I'm not sure that this really works very well. I mean, it's nice to be able to pull my axe back to me, but at the same time, I don't think... Oh, okay, that's fascinating. Let's try some elbow shots. Let's see if an elbow shot will work. Here we go. What? There's literally no way. What is that? What just happened? How did that happen? Look at that. hang on. We have one elbow shot with a very clean stick. That should not have done that. Okay, hang on. I'm going to put you guys back over on the safe side. We're going to try that again because I want you to see the whole thing. Here we go. There's the target. Give me my hatchet. Wait a second. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. Rising lead elbow shot. It's going to twine around the elbow. Here. That stuck twice. What? Hang on. Okay. It is going hatchet side first. What is happening? Why is happening? What? What? That's like the third or fourth time in a row that it's done that, guys. What is happening right now? Like, what? What? Elbow axe confirmed. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Rising lead elbow shot again. It's going to twine the elbow. I'm going to cast it out. Okay, a little low. Here we go. That is like the fifth time in a row that it's stuck. Okay. So it's working. And that one hit the top. That one didn't hit the edge. Okay, here we go. So it is working, not every time. Little low. Hang on, I'm worried about hitting you guys. There we go. Let's get this right. Here we go. That landed axe face first again. It just hit sideways. Hang on. Okay, just a downcast now, right? I've got it. It does work. Ooh. So a downcast is more like swinging a meteor hammer than anything else. It's gonna hit, it's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna cut them. Maybe. Again, I don't have a nicer hatchet to use. If I had a nicer hatchet to use, I still wouldn't because I think I would break it. Here we go. Oh, time for a break? Time for an ice block break? I think you're right. Okay, so let's try with the elbow shot one more time. Here we go. That tried to land axe blade first. Why is happening? Why is happening? Smash shot? We're gonna try a smash shot now. See if that changes any of it. Okay, again, here we go. One. Okay, it wants to hit top first, which is not gonna stick realistically. It is a lot like a meteor hammer in that regard. Yeah, I don't think, hang on. Let's try the foot shots. Let's get those in real quick. Blade first. Okay, so something about doing foot shots and elbow shots, that spin, what is happening? It's not keeping the target stable. Okay, so listen, hang on. Diamond fishes. I get people commenting literally every day, use a moving target. And now you are the one that says, why not keep it stable? Thank you for breaking the norms. I know I sounded frustrated. I'm not actually. Thank you for breaking the norms. I appreciate that. Loop-de-loop shots work. What are loop-de-loop shots? What do you mean loop-de-loop shots? Lovely forehead. Thanks. It's the only one I have. Here we go. Again. Give me that foot shot. Here we go. I almost cut the rope again, guys. I'm so good at this. I'm used to hitting a target that's 4 feet off the ground exactly. Again, foot shot. It hit with the top, which again, this one cheats, so it cut with the axe head. Good. Rising lead elbow shot. Again. Okay, that one hit with the top, so it doesn't count. That one hit with the axe blade. I don't know what to tell you, but it's like working. I don't know if this will survive an ice block. But if you guys let me know that you want me to try it, I'll try. Anybody want this to hit an ice block? You let me know. I'll read the comments. I'll check. Okay, block, hit that ice, me. Okay, I see a couple people that said ice. Okay, I got ice blocks. I got ice blocks. All right, I will hit one ice block with this. I do not know what will happen. I am terrified. We're gonna hit one ice block. Here's the deal. If it breaks, send $2 so I can buy a new one. If it doesn't, send $2 so I can buy a new one. If you don't have it, don't send money. All right, here we go. I'm gonna grab an ice block. Here we go. Wait, do you guys wanna come with me? Here we go. I'm gonna bring you with me. You guys are so sweet. I'm gonna bring you guys with me. Let's get an ice block. Good. Also, I have some videos coming up soon. This is a force sensor that's hooked up to my computer so that I can read the amount of force I generate with a meteor hammer. I'm gonna start hitting that here real soon. Isn't that cool? All right. I see someone recommending that I wear a helmet. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm not gonna do it, but I'll think about it. Here we go. Okay. Ice block. Here we go. I am measuring my force. I do have Jedi powers. Health and safety violation. Boy, this ain't OSHA. We ain't here for OSHA standards. I'm gonna set you guys up on the other side where I'm gonna hit this ice block. Let me grab a target stand. Okay. I have a target stand. Are you guys scared? Because I am terrified of what's about to happen. Let's set you guys offline. Okay. All right, guys. This is a really thick ice block. I don't know if you guys ever really understand how thick these ice blocks are, but this is like a couple inches wide and this weighs like 3 pounds. This is a very heavy ice block. Here we go. This is gonna be so sketch. All right. Alrighty, here we go. I'm going to do a simple rising lead elbow shot out at the ice block. You ready? Okay, hit the bottom corner. Not bad, not bad. Took a chunk off, but it doesn't count. You're gonna smash it. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I literally shaved a chunk off of it. Okay. Oh, we're close. We're close. We're dialing it in. It's a weird weight. Here we go. Okay, that one hit for sure, but glanced. I'm making shaved ice at the moment. Here we go. Rising lead elbow shot. Just off to the side. Let's get it again. I'm so terrified of hitting myself. That was a good hit. I mean, that was a really good hit. Guys, I'm swinging an axe around my body with too much comfort. Okay. I think these elbow shots are gonna glance off a lot. Let's do it again. We're gonna try one more, and then we're gonna change to like a knee shot and see if that does anything. And if not, we're just gonna go to a straight cast. Okay, so we're hitting and we're shaving. Oh, wow. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Okay, so never seen this before, but you can see it literally just carved and shaved part of the ice off. Okay, I can absolutely teach you spinjitzu. Here's the deal. We're gonna go to a foot shot. That's a harder shot. It's a little bit harder to aim, but it comes out with a lot more force. I am so scared of this axe. Here we go. A little bit high. A little bit high again. There we go. They're consistent. Oh, that was really good. Okay, here we go. All right, drum roll, please. Oh, just over. This is weird. Good. Okay. Okay, we hit a little low. It's an odd weight. So one of the things you guys can't see is I feel it spinning in the air as I try and send it out, which changes my accuracy a little bit. It's not bad. I don't think anything wrong is happening, and I do think that with some practice I'll get the aim better, but it is very interesting. Okay. That was dead center, and it just took a chunk out of it. Whoa! You guys can't see that, but it left like a hole that's like pinky nail deep. It just took a chunk out of it. That's so wild. Okay, I'm just gonna cast it now, and if the casts straight on don't work, don't you dare. If the casts straight on don't work, I'm gonna swing it horizontally. Here we go. Little off center. Here we go. Again, give me the cheers, kids. Give me the cheers. Here we go. A little off center again. It is uneven. I saw somebody comment, it feels like it's oddly balanced. It is oddly balanced. It feels very weird. Here we go. One more time. That was dead center. That was a good hard smack dead center that I would write home about. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Wow. All right. So again, we've literally just shaved a chunk out of it. Okay. We're going to do a horizontal swing, and we're just going to send it this time. Here we go. It's going to sit right like this. Have it right there. And we're just going to swing at it horizontally. Ready? Oh. Okay. All right. No damage to the axe. Nothing went wrong. No chips, no scrapes. Seems like a couple of rolls from misses earlier, but it worked. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate you guys. You're the best. Thank you so much. Hooray! All right, so let's see what the damage is. Let's bring you guys over. You want to see that in slow-mo? I'll tell you what, I will make a slow-mo video of that later so that you guys can see it. W, thank you guys. Yes, W Cassie, thank you so much. Everyone tell Cassie thank you. It is greatly appreciated. You guys let me do what I do. All right, let's take a look. So it looks like we hit it. We've got a good cross section of that. Let's move that over a little bit. First off, the ice is gorgeous. Second, it looks like I just cut into it and broke it. I think that it tumbled into it and then broke it that way. I don't think it really like cut it in half, but it did shave it on occasion. And I think that those shaves would have really sucked if it was a person. I think that would have been terrible. Really awful stuff. Let me get those out of there. Sorry, I'm now doing the cleanup. Oh, you guys want to see how I clean up ice? Of course you do, because you guys just want to see stuff. Here's how I clean up my ice. You ready? I open the garage door. I take the ice block. It goes out through the garage door. It melts, and then we're good to go. There's no nasty chemicals, no harsh stuff in it, so don't panic. It's just water, and I make sure of that. Additionally, some days I'll take the ice and I'll get it all together. I'll throw it in a bucket, let it melt, and then reuse the ice. I do that more frequently. However, on some days where I just don't feel like dealing with the hassle of cleaning that ice out so it's not icky, and when I have a big nasty mess like I have today, I'll just throw the ice blocks out. That's how I do that. That's how that works. Let's throw this away. I need archery targets that aren't made out of styrofoam so that I don't make such a nasty mess. That's awesome. I dig that. What a fun idea that was. All right. Let's close this down. I'll make that axe video later. It is 3:48 where I am. Deer horn knife, meteor hammer. That would be cool. 1 part's water, 1 part's frozen. That's correct. That is how we make ice. Boris, hi. Glad to see you. Thanks for coming. We're literally doing wild stuff. It's going to leave now, but I love your pants. Thank you so much, pet artist. Thank you. Have you ever slipped on the ice before? No, I have not. However, that is very funny and will become a video. Just you watch. EST squad in the household, we throw ice. Ballistic Dummy Head, who wins, Bensei or Ernie Reyes? I don't know who Ernie Reyes is. I don't keep up on anything, really. I'll take a look, though. It's probably Ernie Reyes. He sounds scary. That's a scary name. How do you do your hair? I don't. I literally don't. I got it cut into this shape, and then I just maintain it. That's it. The dreadlocks are done by my significant other. She is wonderful. I will get a chakram. I will buy a chakram with the money from this stream. That's right. You want me to buy a chakram? I'll do it. Also, I have a place finally. Back in the ice mold, put a water back in. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. Someone asked, can you put the ice in the mold? Or you can put the ice in the mold, put water in it, put it back in the freezer. Yes, that absolutely works, and I do that sometimes. However, today I just feel like throwing it outside, so I'm gonna. I have found a spot to get a Kusurigama. I have found a spot to get a Kusurigama. It's gonna be about $200. The more you guys help me by watching my videos, by sending donations, joining the Patreon, whatever you guys do, the easier it'll be for me to get that. You guys are phenomenal. I'm gonna get a Kusurigama, and it's a very high quality one. I am very excited. A Kusurigama is a sickle on one end and a meteor hammer on the other. She, my significant other. I say significant other because girlfriend just feels too immature for what she is to me in my heart. I know, right? Hype. I'm gonna get a comma. I'm gonna get one. I'm very excited. I also saw an antique store that has an old hand sickle that I'm gonna go snag if it's still there. I'm gonna go get that and make an old version and then have one that's made specifically for combative application. I'm very excited. Then say wife. She ain't my wife yet. I haven't wifed her up. I'm working on that. Too mature as bars, right? Right? That's what I'm saying. She's my everything. She means the world to me. I'm not gonna gush about my girlfriend on stream, right? Here's the deal. But she is literally the best thing in my fucking life. Oh, I said the F word. My apologies. Yeah, she's the best thing ever. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. We're gonna wife up. We're gonna happen. We're gonna get that ring. Gush, dude, Gush, you guys are adorable. We're gonna get each other wedding swords, by the way. We're gonna do wedding weapons. And that will have a spot for an inlay for the ring. My respect for you grows by 3 minutes. OMG. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But yeah, we're gonna do wedding weapons with a spot for the ring to be inlaid, so that we can have those up on the wall. And we're definitely gonna fight with them. I'm very excited. Might as well talk it into existence. Oh, don't worry, we do. I call her future wife. She calls me future husband. Ring or gem? The ring itself. The ring itself will inlay into the weapon, so that we can pull it out of there and wear it. But realistically, we're both going to have those like active bands, right? So that, because we do so much on a daily basis. You ship it. GF sounds so cool. She is, dude. She's the coolest. She's the coolest. Just everything. Name, she's from Japan. We've been married since 2017. That's wonderful. Congratulations. A ring weapon contact each other. Yeah. Showed his love of martial arts. Meteor hammer made out of concrete. I love how you throw the axe. Thank you. I try my best to throw axes. Meteor hammer made out of concrete is dope. Dude, you guys seen that video of that concrete Labubu that kid made? Like, I say kid, he's probably my age, but he made a concrete Labubu attached to a chain and hit a dummy with it. Did you guys see that video? How many of you have seen that video? Because I've gotten it sent to me a lot. A lot. The axe, I think, is scarier just because of how that axe is made. It's sharp all the way around. I think a normal axe would be pretty scary. Yeah, there's a dude, I think it's Luke Makes Things or something like that, but he made a concrete Labubu. I asked him if I could get one. He said, where should I ship it to? So I'm gonna get a concrete Labubu. I'm super excited, and I'll spray paint it. What color should the Labubu be? You just let me know now. What color should the Labubu be? She does do martial arts, but nowhere near as much as me. She just started recently, and is very excited. Neon pink, pink Labubu, purple, yellow and purple, yellow, beige, ew, that scares me. You scare me, Rocky. Are you good? That concrete, baby, yellow, blue, purple, red, Sensei FC from Thailand. Hey, yo, what's up? What's up, Thailand? How you living, baby? Purple, blue Labubu, purple, light blue, red, neon pink, snot green, Borange, purple, deep purple. Okay. I'm gonna aggregate these comments and figure out which one got the most recommendations. I'll also try and put up something here soon where you guys can vote, because I'm gonna get one of those concrete Labubus, and you guys let me know what color you want it, and we'll spray paint it. I see a lot of reds, I see a lot of pinks, I see a lot of purples. Those look like the most common. So we're gonna give that a try. Made a practice meteor hammer with some coffee beans and a socks. If it works, that's correct. That's what I recommend for most of my people. All right, we're gonna go ahead and head out of the stream here in like 7 more minutes. If you guys are interested, feel free to ask me any questions you might have so I can get to these now, and I'll give you guys the spiel while I aggregate some comments for you guys. First things first, you guys know that literally the best way to support me is by just watching my content and sharing it with people. Give it a like, give it a share, send it to other people that you think might enjoy it. Just spread the word. That means a tremendous amount to me. Second, I do have a Patreon if you guys are interested in that. It is Bensei Army. It's Patreon.com/Bensei Army, BENSEI Army, all one word. And you guys can find my lowest tier at $5. That helps a tremendous amount. You guys will get access to the Discord because I don't give it out freely. I want my Discord to be a place of people that I know that I can trust and hang out with. So you guys will have access to it. Would love to have you guys around. Additionally, for every tier, you get up to 3 classes a month with me. At the highest tier, you get a private lesson as well that's 30 minutes a month. And we will hang out, we'll talk, we'll go over whatever you need to or want to. And then on top of that, I think that's pretty much it. Just watch stuff and join the Patreon if you want. I'll sit here for a second for some more comments. If you guys have any, feel free to let me know. There we go. Oh, there we go. Feel free to let me know. Awesome. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's read. I should totally come to Indy at some point. Rocky, it would be an absolute pleasure. I would love to come to Indy. I'm going to sit down on this lovely squishy couch over here and read these comments as we get done for the day. Let me grab my water. And I got to pick up my mess. And then I'll make that axe video tonight. I'll make that video about the ring of throwing stars. Okay, let's sit and let's vibe. Any advice on flipping around your food? Either lunch you're doing earlier, food for the launch. Any advice on flipping around your foot for the launch you were doing earlier? Yeah, I can put up a video about foot shots here not too long from now. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Why do I always join the stream late? It's okay, we're from 2 to 4 every Wednesday, 2 to 4 Eastern Standard Time. Content is amazing, thank you so much. What's your favorite food? Love the stream, never been here, I just scrolled onto it. Yo, Joe Mama, glad to talk to you. My favorite food, I like protein. I like chicken, I like steak, and I'm trying to get more protein in my diet anyway. I don't normally have a sweet tooth, but lately my girlfriend, my future wife, has been rubbing off on me, and her sweet tooth has become mine, although now she's been wanting some more salty savory stuff too, so it's been really funny. My normal kick is salty savory. That's my snack. But no, just a good, well-cooked protein is really nice. I like that a lot. Dog rope toy as a meteor hammer and silk shoestring as the rope. That's amazing. Excellent idea. Padlock. I can totally give a padlock a try. Let's see. Rope thickness for your meteor hammer. My meteor hammer rope thickness is about 10 millimeters. That's a good, heavy, sturdy rope, but that's usually for a heavier weight. You can get away with like 6 to 8 millimeters, and that should work fine if you're using a lighter weight. Would love to come visit Indy, absolutely. Using the meteor hammer, good. Cinder block for weight. I have a cinder block outside that I will try. You guys hate me, and you want me to rip my shoulder out of my body, so that was for the hydration comment, Squishy Devil. But I will absolutely try a cinder block. It is going to suck and will not work well, but I will give it everything I've got and try not to rip my shoulder out of socket. What happened to the freezer door? It's old. It's just an old freezer, and there's no real reason to replace it because it's not broken. It's just the hinge is broken. And I don't know how to fix the hinge, so it's just going to hang out. Let's see. Have you ever been to Australia? No, but I would love to come and visit. Do I play any instruments? I was a percussionist for a very long time. I play drums. I like drums, not drum set. just single drums. I'm not that good. I don't like drum set because that's a lot to keep track of. But I do quite like playing anything that I can drum on. We're going to go ahead and get down to the very bottom of this. Forward heavy weapons often lead to axes and swords. This hammer is cool, available, more you know. Love learning about the evolution of animals in Australia. Absolutely. Rudiments, hot take, grenade on a meteor hammer. I will get a dummy grenade and give it a try, though. I think that would be very funny. This is a question for my wife. She has sensitive hands. What type of rope do you recommend? That's actually a really good question. I would recommend a silk leash from the Rope Dart Academy. Get a thicker leash if you can, like one of the Mayhem darts or something like that. That should help a tremendous amount. You will still get rope burn. In that instance, use tape and wrap your fingers in tape to make sure that you don't get super bad burns, okay? Wrap before you practice, and when you wrap your fingers for tape, you're gonna wrap in a V around the knuckle, not directly over top of it. If you wrap over top of it, I can't bend that knuckle very well and it makes it hard for me to do my work. I want to wrap around it so that I don't trap the knuckle. Wrap around your finger knuckles and that should help tremendously. I don't have time to get to any more of these questions. Thank you guys so tremendously much. Again, if you guys want access to the Discord, it is only through the Patreon. Would love to invite you guys in. Would love to have you there. I am still doing my Meteor Hammer competition, my Meteor Smith competition. Put up a video a little while ago about that. I'll be putting up another one here soon. Additionally, you guys can help me out by just liking and following. I'm on here every Wednesday from 2 to 4 p.m. I try to leave this brick. I'll be on YouTube from now on. I tried TikTok for a while and it sucked. Instagram Live just doesn't work well either. Love YouTube Live. You guys are the best. This is my best audience so far. So I'll be here every Wednesday from 2 to 4 p.m. And I'm going to go have an amazing time getting some food, drinking some liquids, replenishing and rehydrating, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Stay safe. Much love. Big hand heart. You guys are the best. I cannot wait to see you again. And look for that video that's going to go up as soon as I get done here, because it's going to be a 43-foot elbow shot. Enjoy yourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. 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 Bye. Bye. Bye-bye.